So the first thing you want to do when you're streaming on YouTube is make sure you go to your YouTube Live dashboard and go to your stream key. This is where you want to make sure you create a new stream key, and then here you're going to give it whatever name you want. I like to name it 1440p, and I'm going to show you why right now, so keep watching. So you want a 1440p, let's say 60 FPS stream. So we are going to create our own stream for that. Now the description doesn't matter, so we're going to go ahead and move on down to the streaming protocol. Now RTMP, I don't know a lot about the so the first thing you want to do when you're streaming on YouTube is make sure you go to your YouTube Live dashboard and go to your stream key. This is where you want to make sure you create a new stream key, and then here you're going to give it whatever name you want. I like to name it 1440p, and I'm going to show you why right now, so keep watching. So you want a 1440p, let's say 60 FPS stream. So we are going to create our own stream for that. Now the description doesn't matter, so we're going to go ahead and move on down to the streaming protocol. Now RTMP, I don't know a lot about the technical stuff, but apparently HLS might be a little better. RTMP is kind of like the industry standard, has been for a while to my understanding. I don't remember what HLS means or does exactly, but I've been using it, and I think from my research a while back, you can get a little bit better quality out of it. So I'm going to recommend you use HLS here, and then we're going to go to stream resolution and turn on manual settings. Here you want to make sure you select 1440p as your resolution. You don't want to do 4K, and we don't want to do 1080p or anything less to get the most quality, because as you can tell right here, selecting this at 1440p is going to allow us to go up to about 13,000 bitrate. But what this also does, more importantly, is forces YouTube to use like a VP9 or VP09 codec, something like that, versus an AVC1 on your stream and your videos, which is going to dramatically increase your quality of your video. So we want to make sure we're streaming at 1440p. Now you don't have to actually stream at 1440p. We'll get into the OBS settings here in a second, but make sure you have this on 1440p, and also make sure you do not forget to select or check mark this turn on 60 FPS option if you are streaming at 60 FPS, which most people are when they stream gameplay. After you do that, you can just click create, and then it'll be saved. Now you want to open up your OBS. We're going to go to the settings, and we're going to start on the output tab. Now make sure you do put your stream key into your stream section here. You want to go to YouTube and then actually put it in here, or connect your account, however you want to do that. But we're going to go to the output section here, and for the video encoder, I'm going to highly recommend you use the HEVC one. This is going to give you a little bit better quality than H.264 if it is available. So that's what we want to use. That's what I've been using, and I've noticed a little increase in quality from H.264 by using the HEVC. It might also be called H.265 depending on what card you have and whatnot, but just know that that's the same thing as HEVC. From here, we want to make sure we go to rescale output. This is very, very important for this method. This is where we want to actually put the resolution for 1440p, which is going to be 2560 by 1440. Make sure you do not forget this step, or it just won't work out when trying to stream at 1440. Basically what this means is when it sends it to YouTube, it's going to send a 1440p output, even though we aren't technically streaming at 1440p. Moving on down to encoder settings, we want to make sure our rate control is on CBR. And then bitrate, I've been streaming it at 13,500. It shows the max is 13,000 when we set up that stream key. So I actually just noticed that when recording this video, so I might just make mine an even 13,000. But I've been doing 13,500. It's been working well for me. Maybe I'm sending a little too much to them, but either way, that should work for you. But maybe just set it to 13,000 to be safe. Keyframe interval, you want to set this to 2 for YouTube. 0 on auto is fine as well. I just like to have it set manually so I know for sure what it's on and that it's right. So you want to make sure that's on 2. And then preset, you can leave this on slow, good quality. If you move it up higher, you tend to have more skip frames and drop framed issues. If you do have those issues, you can try lowering it down to medium. Anything lower than that's probably going to kill your quality quite significantly though. Tuning, you can leave this on high quality. Multi-pass mode, A lot of people say to just leave this on single pass. I have had mine on two passes full resolution and had no issues. So really either one of those I think is fine. I'm just going to leave mine on 2 passes full resolution. But if you have issues, that's one thing you could try changing and see if it resolves them. The rest of this you can leave on default. Now we're going to go to the advanced tab and set our process priority to above normal. This will just make sure OBS has plenty of resources to operate fully. Then we're going to come down to network, and I highly recommend you turn on dynamically change bitrate to manage congestion. This will basically allow OBS to fluctuate your bitrate depending on
For a White Billy. Então, mas eu estou a transmitir já. Será que eu mudei aqui alguma configuração que o gajo agora se baralhou? Ah, já está.
Tenho que fazer reload.
E aí, está uma merda. Está uma bela de uma cagada.
Ah, ok, está.
Há bocado estava menos, meu, foda-se.
Yeah, está pior.
Está pior.
Yeah.
Bem, o CPU salta para 30, man, isto aqui aquece bem.
Só com uma câmera.
Yeah. Tem mesmo que arrefecer isto. É, isto bloqueou-me. Isto não está.
Não, ficou pior.
Então. Ah, só agora é que passou para a minha câmera. Foi quase um minuto depois. Fajuto. Assim não dá, não. E agora